JEM is my name, no one else is the same. JEM is my name. JEM.
So, I was kind of right. Yeah, the holograms, because of the food fight between the bands, they get ejected from the concert. The Misfits do not, because it's their concert, so they're under different contractual obligations. And, boy, Roxy got the worst of it in this food fight. And Clash didn't get hit once. Well on her. And she's... Don't know how she avoided that one. What's interesting here is that as soon as the council, the board, whoever manages stuff, says the holograms have been ejected, both Kimber and Pizzazz are like, "What? No!" And they're like, "The hell?" And Kimber says, "They tried to kill us," and Pizzazz, "You liar!" Because Pizzazz is not aware that this was a thing that Clash did. She hasn't told anyone yet. From her perspective, she didn't have anything to do with this, so, that makes her angry. Even so, she very calmly says, if it's all the same to the board, we'd just as soon the holograms not be ejected. Despite their ridiculous behavior today, we're pumped about absolutely destroying them on stage. So, again, there's an integrity, Pizzazz definitely has some issues, but there is an integrity there that I find very, very interesting. Later, after they've cleaned up, they're sitting in their trailer, and she talks to Clash, and she says, if you did this, it better not come anywhere near us. Don't even tell us if you did this. We don't want to know. So, some interesting stuff here. Yeah. So let's see what else do we have going on. Rio and Jerica are still. Rio is continuing. He's talking to her about JEM, which isn't helping. But from his perspective, he's like, I cover bands for a living, and divas result more often than not in bands breaking up, and JEM appears to be that. She's never there for you. I've never seen her at rehearsal. She doesn't help set up. She leaves immediately. I care about you guys. I want you to succeed, and I'm concerned about this person, And of course, Jerica's not handling that great. So, a bit of a different dynamic from the cartoon, but still one ripe for drama and be an interesting one to follow. So, the holograms are talking about, Kimber, were you dating Stormer? And she's like, yes, but I didn't tell you because, I was trying to, if it got out that we were dating, then she'd get kicked out of the band. So I was mostly just, keeping her secret. So, of course, the holograms are still under the impression that the Misfits, sabotaged the lighting system and tried to kill them. So they set up a thing to get back at them, which Rio appears to be a part of. Oh, and I said that his hair doesn't change, but yeah, he's got spiky hair now, so he's not immune to changing his hair now and then. Also, he seems to know Clash. So, okay, so they've got some history. Also, we do get the lizards on stage singing Broken Glass, but it's a really long shot, so you don't really get a good look at any of them, unfortunately. So whatever their new design is, it's hard to get a good look. So the holograms' plan is to just do a concert across the way and steal their audience. Which is a very Misfits thing to do. Like, I'm thinking, wow, that's incredibly bad form. That, as I said, that's a Misfits move right there. On the other hand, I mean, they understandably suspect that the Misfits tried to kill them. So, but yeah, this is certainly going to pit the two bands against each other. Will Kimber and Stormer's relationship survive? Also, did Pizzazz cut off all of her hair? Is she? She doesn't appear to be like wearing a bald cap or anything. It looks like she shaved her head. I mean, she's rocking the look, but and I'm digging the buzzsaw earrings. But is she going to be bald for the next several chapters? This is the end of the Showtime story arc. I'm not sure. I think the annual is next. I think issue 1 of Viral and the annual came out in the same month, like September 2016 or something. So I think we might look at the annual next and then move on to the Viral arc. So it's interesting. That's a move that I'd expect from the Misfits, not necessarily the Holograms. On the other hand, as I stated, since they're under the impression that the Misfits tried to murder them, yeah, you might cut them a little slack there. So, yeah, we are. I'm digging the series so far. We'll see where I will see. I'm sure you've all seen, but I will see where it goes from here with great interest.